Yeah. Swooping in just like a hawk, translating on a pick in the park. Yeah, swooping in just like a hawk, translating on a peak in the park. And one baby that's far from a flop. Stay from the rental, we blow up the top. DeAndre 12, he just like a cop. Lockdown D, get it still in the block. V got that vision, he passing the rock. Trade up from 30 with 12 on the clock. I hope your best player got really good handles, why? Cause he might get swiped by Daniel's eye. Told him don't leave, both get open and wide. Cause he jump away like an ocean, yeah. Chillin' on the fat break, scaring down. But you can't leave open garrison. Just like a hawk, translating on a peak in the park. And one baby that's far from a flop. Stay from the rental, we blow up the top. DeAndre 12, he just like a cop. Lockdown D, get it still in the block. Swooping in just like a hawk, translating on a peak in the park. Swooping in just like a hawk, translating on a peak in the park. Yeah. Swooping in just like a hawk, translating on a pick in the park. Yeah, swooping in just like a hawk, translating on a peak in the park. And one baby that's far from a flop. Stay from the rental, we blow up the top. DeAndre 12, he just like a cop. Lockdown D, get it still in the block. V got that vision, he passing the rock. Trade up from 30 with 12 on the clock. I hope your best player got really good handles, why? Cause he might get swiped by Daniel's eye. Told him don't leave, both get open and wide. Cause he jump away like an ocean, yeah. Chillin' on the fat break, scaring down. But you can't leave open garrison. Just like a hawk, translating on a peak in the park. And one baby that's far from a flop. Stay from the rental, we blow up the top. DeAndre 12, he just like a cop. Lockdown D, get it still in the block. Swooping in just like a hawk, translating on a peak in the park. Swooping in just like a hawk, translating on a peak in the park. Oh my dad. Oh man, bro. Oh. Man, are we serious, right, bro? We not for real, bro. We not serious, bro. We not for real. We ain't trying to win nothing for real, bro. We ain't for real, man. Bro, we not for real. We not for real, man. Hey, listen, you know what's so crazy, man? You know what's so crazy? Is that hey, they do just enough, right? They'll do just enough for us to get excited. And then do some stuff like this, bro. Man, listen to me. Listen to me. My fellow Hawk family, listen to me, man. I told y'all. Bro, we not good. Y'all didn't believe me. Y'all didn't. I told you we not good, bro. Play hard, get better. We are not a good. I don't know how y'all saw 50 wins out of this team. I don't see how y'all saw 47 wins. I don't know where y'all got that from. I don't know how y'all looked at this roster
right? Look at Quinn Snyder and think this was like a 47-50. I don't know how y'all did it. We lost to a team that's tanking with 9 niggas. We lost to a tanking team and they only had 9 dudes, bro. You gotta be kidding me right now. You gotta be kidding me. This is hilarious, man. This is you can't, bro. You gotta laugh so you don't cry, bro. They give you just enough, and then when you want to support them, they go do some stuff like this. Listen, I told y'all, man. I told y'all, Quinn Snyder not good, bro. I don't know why is Zachary Ricochet play? Where was he at in the fourth quarter? Where was Mo Gay at in the fourth quarter? Where was like somebody need to check his prize picks, bro. Somebody need to make sure Quinn out on prize picks, bro. I told y'all he not good, bro. He not good. He ain't won nothing. I don't know why y'all anointed this guy like the king of all kings. Y'all anointed this dude like I told y'all from day one. He ain't good, bro. He's showing you time after time, and he play politics. He play politics. But, you know, they're going to try to tell me that he don't. He don't do that. Man, you got to be crazy, bro. Why is Zachary Ricochet not on this court? That closing lineup, dude, y'all think that gave us the best chance to win, bro? That closing lineup that played the last 5 minutes, is that the best lineup that you think we could have put out there to close that game? I'm just saying. And like, bro, like, why you not playing Moji? I don't understand why you don't play this guy, bro. I don't I don't know what they doing, man. Play hard, get better, developing, but we don't want to play. Man, listen. Man. I mean, the game went almost according to our usual. We start the game. It don't matter. And listen. It don't matter who we play. It don't matter who we play. We gonna be down double digits in that first half. It don't matter who we play. So we go down double digits in the third quarter. Okay, in the second quarter, right? And then we come back. You make a nice little run to end the half. And then here we go. Here we go. Bro, listen. Hey, I told y'all at the beginning I told y'all about this dude, man. But hey, he's a savant. We supposed to be plus 10 in wins. I heard all this mumbo jumbo. He run all this offense. Whoop the wop, woo 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 wop way. He better than this guy. He better than that guy. But he's never done nothing in the playoffs. He's had a number 1 seed. And then y'all come up with excuses on why he tricked off the number 1 seed. Y'all vouch for this guy, man. Y'all was vouching for this guy. Hey, I'm gonna tell you something. He either can't coach, okay? He tricking off the game, or him and that front office not on the same sheet of music. Because I just don't understand why you not having 2 of your younger dudes out there that's a future part of your core, and they be doing good. I could see if they were scrubbing out. I could say if they were scrubbing out or something. But dang, bro. They be playing good, and he still take him out the game and don't never put it back in. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. But hey, I'm just a fan. I'm just a fan, Okay, 'cause I know people gonna come at me. Well, Demond, you ain't. I'm just a fan, bro. Okay, I'm not an NBA insider. Okay, I'm just giving my observation, my opinion as a fan. I told y'all, man. Let me put this link. Let me drop this link. Maybe y'all know something I don't know. Maybe y'all know something I don't know. Okay, because I mean, man, listen. The dude, I'm gonna tell y'all something, man, and y'all gonna hear it from me first, man. Here go the link, man. Come tap in with your boy, man. Let me hear these Hawks fan, man. Let me hear my fellow Hawks fan. How do you lose to a tanking team with 9 guys? How? And I ain't gonna lie. I think Tyrese Martin was trying to get back tonight too, bro. Tyrese Martin was trying to get back tonight, bro. I'm telling you, up there launching them threes. I'm telling you. But listen. I've been told y'all. I ain't never been a fan of Quinn. I told y'all I wanted him fired day one. No, Demond. No. Man, y'all tripping. Let's start with the homeboy AC, man. Talk to me, AC. You lost to a tanking team with 9 dudes, AC.
See, right, when I said this on the podcast a couple of days ago, I said, we lost by 30 guys. Isn't that a little bit of concerning? Everyone was like, nah, man, we'll be all right. It's just one loss. Like, I don't think so. That's not the case, I know the Nets were a pretty good defensive team, right? Just yesterday, they almost beat Boston yesterday. So I know they weren't like complete trash. But I don't like George Niang. I don't like him. Especially when he can't score. If you can score, then it's all right. If you can score, then it's okay, bro. But if you can't score, and then your defensive liability on the other end, it's like a double negative. So I don't really know what you're doing on the court. Team man, I like Terrence Mann, but he was mismatched against Cam Johnson the whole game. So it's like, I don't know, man. This team, for some reason, can't shoot. I don't know if this is a back-to-back, but we can't shoot. I don't think we hit a single 3 in the third quarter. Trey give people the most quality setup shots, and they'll still miss or air balls. So it's kind of depressing. Look at it.
Mm-hmm.
We need a center, bro. I'm sorry. We need a center. We can't rebound the ball for some reason. I don't understand why. It'll be the most easiest rebounds. We can't get it. I don't know.
All right, that's the homeboy AC, man. Let's move on to the homeboy Juan in the building. You lost to a tanking team with 9 dudes, Juan. 9.
First off, I don't know what AC talking about. Talking about we can't rebound. Rebounding was not the issue. All right. The magic number of the night is 17 people. 17 as in negative 17 when Okongo was out the court. That's how bad the Hawks were tonight defensively. And 17 is the amount of 3-pointers that Brooklyn Nets made tonight out of 35. 17 or 35 from the Brooklyn Nets on 3-pointers. They almost shot 50% from the 3-point line. I don't know how you as a coach continue to have these outlandish 3-point games from teams where they just we come in our house or we go to their house and they just shoot the lights out. And you can't say that it's just an anomaly. It's not an anomaly because it happens more than once. Like, we don't play good perimeter defense, man.
Mm-hmm.
The non-Zach minutes is egregious. Why is George's knee ain't come here from Cleveland and he's getting superstar minutes on out here? 25 to 30 minutes a night. 25 to 30 minutes a night for your Niang, who can't jump higher than a pine cone. All right, he can't guard nobody. All right, he shoot the rock every single time he gets it. That's why he called minivan. He need to be called more like a small refrigerator, bro. I'm tired of Quinn, man. Get this dude off Atlanta, bro. Like, you can't beat Brooklyn.
I don't even know. You know what's so crazy? I don't even know who Brooklyn coach is. Who coaching them now?
I don't even know. He's a rookie head coach, but yeah, man. Brooklyn, Tyrese Martin, but they got dudes on there. Mo Lewis coming out here in threes. Like, who is Mo Lewis, bro? I cannot with Quinn, man. I can't, bro.
People love him,
Moji don't
man.
even play no more. Moji just come in. He just sit in the corner.
I'm
He
telling
block
you,
shots. And
he
and
blocked
Quinn
one
just put
shot and he take him out the game,
yeah,
bro.
block a shot, take him out the game. I'm like, what's his name? Zach was the third leading scorer tonight. Go sit on the bench. It don't make sense, Damon. It doesn't make sense. Why?
Listen, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, this was my theory. Real quick. My theory was this, and I said this at the beginning of the year, bro. I don't believe Quinn thought he could win with Zachary Richardson when the season started. That's why they come up with the minutes restriction. Let's be honest here. There's no reason for him to be on a minutes restriction. He's not some type of freak athlete who's overgrown or something like a Wemby.
Yep.
Okay. He didn't come here injured. He didn't have no injury history. He 19. There's no reason for him to get on minutes restriction. What I believe happened was that Quinn and Landry said, hey, listen, give me 20 minutes. Let him start and give me 20 minutes.
I could believe something like that. Damon, I also think though he has gotten past the rookie wall. And I know I'm taking up a little bit more time. Sorry, y'all. Hey,
Yeah.
I know every rookie hits a rookie wall in the NBA, but he's over that. Damon, he picks up double-digit points quickly. And then we take him out the game like he gets the offense going. He keeps us going. And then we take him out the game and he gets cold and then we never look for him no more, man. Like I just it doesn't make
There
sense
you
why
go.
you're not
I'm
having
telling
your number one pick out there getting quality minutes in the fourth quarter against a bum team, man.
Listen, when he's having a good game, that's what tripped me out.
Yeah, thank you.
If he was struggling, I could see it, but he's having a good game and he'll just take him out and he takes him out for long periods of time. Too.
Very long stretches.
He didn't play the last minutes of the fourth.
He like 7-8 minutes, man. Like he was out there for like 2 minutes and he took him out.
Was he in foul trouble?
No, he wasn't.
Let me
only
move
had 2
on,
turnovers.
Man. There you go. That's the homeboy Juan, man. Let's hit that. What's good, Archie? Talk to me, man.
Yeah, I feel like Dom Barlow played Dom Barlow's minutes should have been Mo Gay's minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Like Dom Barlow.
Not a fan of Barlow?
Barlow,
you wasn't a fan of him for this game.
Barlow only got like 1 or 2 rebounds in like 15 minutes. And defensively, he wasn't really there. Like, I like him offensively, but Moji should have played in spite of Barlow because Moji was actually playing good perimeter defense. He was rebounding. He was blocking shots. He wasn't doing shit on offense, but yeah, Quinn tricked that off. I actually just smoked a cigarette because I was so fucking mad. Like, that's how mad I was. Like, I don't even smoke cigarettes. Like, that shit pissed me off. Like, it's hard. Whew. Yeah, that was bad. George Niang does not. If he's not hitting shots, he doesn't really help us win. I don't like watching him move his body at all. Like, I really don't. Like, just watching him. He doesn't run for real up the court. Like, he waddles. Like, he moved like the penguin. Anyway, you got it, bro.
Hey, that's the homeboy Archie, man. The host got him so mad. He on them Newport. They probably got him smoking them Newport 100s. They probably got him on them hundreds. You know, them Cadillacs. Hey, that's what the Hawks do, man. That's what the Hawks do.
What you looking at?
Come on, because I know you finna say some old nonsense. Well, you know what, Damon? On the good side, we did do this, and we was missing this guy. Come on with it. Because guess what? Because I know you a Quinn supporter. Why your coach trick off this game, C. Wonder?
I just want to say it's funny you guys want to say get fired, but the Wizards beat the Pistons and the Wizards beat the Nuggets. You don't hear any of them saying fire their coach, fire JB.
What's the Pistons record this year?
They better than ours. But they lost to a tanking team in the Wizards.
They over 500?
Yeah, but still they lost to a tanking team. So what does that tell you?
Okay. I'm just saying.
And the Nuggets are a championship team, and they lost to the Wizards as a tanking team.
Well, they lost to the Wizards on the last second shot. So
it's still they lost to the Wizards.
We didn't lose on the last second shot.
They lost to the Wizards. It's still an L's and L to a tanking team. So am I upset about this? Yeah. Did we should have won this? Yeah. But at the same time, I can't even really put this on Quinn for this reason. Number one, he did try a lot of combinations that I didn't usually see him trying to find offense, I think the reason why he doesn't like Zach in there, I know y'all say about turnovers, but he doesn't dribble well under pressure, especially in crunch time. There have been times I've seen in the last games, I was watching the last games that he was doing well. He doesn't dribble well under pressure. So I think Quinn's saying, I'd rather have Niang in there because at least he can dribble under pressure. Zach can't. So, I mean, that's the only theory I got. You know, Trey
Is
played
that what
great.
you would do? That's what you would do?
I'd rather have a veteran, yeah. I mean, for me, I would ride the hot hand. But if I'm seeing him struggling under pressure and he's turning the ball over, then yeah, I would put a veteran in that knows what he's doing.
Okay.
I would do it. I would do it because as much as I love Zach, if you're costing me a game, then I'd rather. Now, I really wish he would have sent Zach out there just to see what would have happened.
Why he
would,
didn't? Why? Okay. Go ahead.
I would have loved for him to throw him out there to see what would have happened. But here's the other thing I want to finish up. You kind of see how much we miss Karis LeVert and Clint Capella. How we miss both of those guys. When it comes to the rebounding on the bench and the scoring on the bench, we miss those two guys immensely. Because when you don't have and I got to give Okongwu credit, he played great tonight. He even said a pick that took somebody out, and I was so proud of him for that. Dyson played great offensively. He was off. He got to hit his free throws. Like if you're gonna be out there in crunch time, you got to hit your free throws, man. Trade, I mean, to me, it's like this is a bad loss, yeah, but if we lose against Charlotte, then I'll be really concerned. If we lose against Charlotte, then I'll be really concerned. But because the Nets were hot, the Nets have been playing well, so I can't really.
We ain't been playing well.
We have, but I'm just saying that the Nets. You got two teams that are playing equally well, so somebody's got to give. Plus, the Nets were at home, so I mean.
Okay, all right. That's the boy C1 that Quinn supported to the end of time. Let's roll. What up, Kool-Aid? Talk to me, man. What happened, bro?
Hey, man. I said it. 4-game winning streak. We saw the Hawks. And what I mean about that, we saw our boys, the young boys and the Hawks. Games we started losing, we see the trade guys get more playing time than our young Hawks. 26 minutes again with T-Man. 27 minutes again with Niang. Obviously, Coach Quinn and Landry ain't on the same page. I thought we were supposed to be trying to developing our young players to get ready for next year. How you gonna see what the young boys look like if you're not going to play them? Win or lose, cause we weren't trying to get to no championship this year. We trying to. Did not Landry say it was gonna be a process? Did he not say that? Then how is your coach messing up the process when you go and draft 3 guys that was bench players from the other team? They ain't all-stars. Hell, they were barely getting playing time on the team they came from. And this stupid, dumb coach gonna play some favoritism with them. They should be playing no more than freaking 10 minutes of freaking games apiece. 10 minutes. 10 freaking minutes. Period.
Talk to him.
Zach's supposed to be getting 20. Victor's supposed to be getting 20, 25. Moji's supposed to be getting 20 to 25. Barlow, if Clint is not there, if Clint is the rotation between Barlow and Moji is the rotation. They ain't got nothing to do with each other. When Moji go out, Barlow comes in. When Barlow goes out, Moji come in. Not no freaking Niang. That's just how it's supposed to be. Now, if Clint is back, then when Moji go out, or Double O go out, Clint comes in. Clint rotates with Double O. We don't have JJ or Larry Nance. So the only 2 spots that are supposed to rotate in that power forward spot is supposed to be Moji and Barlow. So Barlow's supposed to be out there with Clint, and Moji's supposed to be out there with Double O. That was supposed to be the rotation. And somebody tell me, why are we benching Carter Yogo?
Oh,
this man ain't seen nothing. He ain't seen nothing. He is a Hawk. He's been here long enough to say he is a Hawk. And there ain't no player that's supposed to come from off the bench from another team to take his spot. Especially when they ain't showed nothing.
Oh, okay.
Man, Coach Quinn gotta go. Landry, and I'm gonna say it like this: either Coach Quinn gonna get Landry fired, or Landry got to fire Coach Quinn. Cause obvious Coach Quinn and Landry ain't on the same eye to eye. I tell you right now, if Landry was a good manager, he'll call this boy out and he'll shut down that bull crap with Man getting 26 minutes and Niang getting 27 minutes a game in these last few games that we lost.
All righty. That's the homeboy Kool-Aid right there. Hey, Kool-Aid letting them have it, ain't he? Kool-Aid. Kool-Aid sick of it. You feel me? Who we got next? Mike, you gonna go last or you wanna go now? All right, we go to Jay. What's good? Jay, what happened? Let me guess. I already know what you're gonna say. You gonna say something like, well, it's just one of those games, Damon.
No, I mean,
you just have a bad game. It happens.
Well, I mean, that's part of it. I mean, I'll say this is a bad loss. Let me say that. Make sure we're on the same page. This is a bad loss, right? But at the end of the day, you're 5-2 this point, so it's not the end of the world. Like I keep telling you guys, outside of an extra home game, there's no difference between 7 and 8. I get the frustration that you and other fans have with Quinn, but I don't think that this was truly a coaching loss. It's not on the coach sits there, puts the lineup in. And let me be clear too here, Damon, right? He had 2 closing lineups. The first 4, when he had the 5 in with Man to close the game at first, I thought that was the right lineup. Then he took Man out for Niang, and I was upset about that. But then I realized that Terrence Mann had been in the game since like the 6-minute mark of the third quarter. So, but at some point, I would have just ran him the rest of the way. But if second Niang comes in the game, right, like you lose Cam Johnson on the 3. Like it was just lapses. It's play that's on the players. I'm just gonna be real with you.
No, you know what Quinn did? He sacrificed defense for offense. That's what he did.
But
Niang came in because Quinn felt we needed more offense on the floor because when Niang came in, we was down. What was it?
We was only down 3 though. We were only down 3. But we was
down 2 possessions.
No,
it was 2 possessions,
when
right?
Came in the game, it was like 112 to 115. And you immediately gave up. You had just made a 2-point shot, and you immediately gave up 3 to Cam Johnson in transition. But besides
why not put in Mohamed Gay to
guard? I'm gonna be real with you guys, though.
Listen, to guard because he can guard the perimeter.
I thought the Mo Gay minutes and the Don Barlow minutes were pretty bad today. In fact, everybody is clamoring for Mo Gay and Don Barlow. They played 34 combined minutes. In between the 2 of them, I got 2 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists. They did give me 6 blocks, but they were a combined minus 30. So I was not in love with those minutes.
But you also now you know when you bring up that minus 30, you got to bring out who they on the floor with.
I'm not using that as the end all be all, but I'm just telling you.
Well, look where they play Mohamed Gay.
Outside of blocking shots, they were
that's
not
Mohamed Gay's job.
Good.
That's his main job right now.
But what I'm telling you is they were not very good at guarding the perimeter actions. They were not very good at that, and they were not contributing anything on the glass.
But
so
Jay,
I would have been okay. I'm not losing sleep not playing Mohamed Gay or Don Barlow.
But
both of those minutes to me were terrible.
But what we're saying is this when they need to be out there learning it. They need to be out there. This is a developmental year. We know that.
All right, but like again, if the goal today was to win, the first 5 before he put Niang in the game, I thought gave you the best chance. They closed the gap a lot, but I guess Terrence Mann gassed out, which is okay. I mean, he did just go out there and play almost 12 straight minutes. The Zach thing though, you got like Landry Fields has said it in so many ways that the organization as a whole has made a decision to limit Zach. And I was the first person to come out and point this out.
Why?
I don't know. At the end of the day, he's still 19. And tonight, I'm with you. I wanted Mo Gay. I wanted Zach to play. And I think 2 games ago, he came out in the third quarter, didn't come back in at the fourth quarter at all. I didn't like those decisions. I do think in this portion of the season, he should be in a position where he's closing games.
Well, he just did
that
it again.
is on coach.
He just did it again today.
Right. That to me, I would say is on coach. But that's what see. But the only thing I'll say about that is like the reason why I say that's on coach is because he can stagger the 25 minutes that the organization is telling him to include Zach in the closing lineups. He's just choosing not to. So that's all I'm gonna say about it. I'll leave that at that. But yeah,
okay, let me roll to John. Let me roll to John now. That's the homeboy Jay. Let's go, John. What's good, John? Talk to me.
Some people make chocolate cakes using vanilla extract, cocoa, and various other things. Then you get some people who don't know anything about cooking. They'll just put some black dirt in a pan and mix it with some water and dare you to say it don't taste right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking at the same horrific shooting from 3-point land that we had prior to this trade, prior to both trades that we made this year. We were close at 47.8% to 46.7% in 2-point range. They shot 48%. We shot 29%. There are so many goose eggs on. There are so many goose eggs as far as 3-point shooting and below 500 3-point shooting, way below 500 3-point shooting. It's just ridiculous. How are we? And see, this is, like I said last time we talked, Friday night. There's no defense for this. There's really no defense for this. For all of the people who prejudged and said, hey, we gonna go such and such and such for the last 10, 15 games. Man, there is no way that this team belongs in the playoffs. No way. Not in the play-in, not in the playoffs, because losing in the playoffs with a team doing like this for 2 games straight. This is 2 games straight now. Losing in the playoffs like that. Oh, well, what are you going to learn? What are you really going to learn that you already don't know now? What you going to learn? The only thing you're going to do is embarrass the fans and embarrass this city by going to the playoffs and laying one of the most colossal forward eggs that a chicken can lay.
No, we'll get 2 games in the playoffs.
No, you won't.
Yeah,
well, excuse me. I can't predict that. See, you predicting that, Lamont. I don't see any way. I don't see any way. It possibly can happen. It can possibly happen, but I don't see any type of way. I have no faith that and the bad part about winning a game or 2, it will set some unrealistic expectations for the rest of the playoffs. And I don't want to go through that. I'm sorry. Because I know what we have here. You saw what we have here. You guys are talking about it from the coaching standpoint. I'm talking about it from the people that's on the floor. Okay? Because whatever it is that you put on the floor, you're still not balanced offensively versus defense. You just aren't. I mean, we can talk about it in open forum. We'll start that argument in the open forum.
And that's the OG John right there. Let's go. We got Marion, Solution, Matt, Larry, and White Mike. What's good, Marion? Lost to a tanking team with 9 dudes. Some people tell me these dudes were supposed to be good. I think the Hawks tricked it off. What say you?
The Hawks tricked it off. Salute to you, Damon. Salute to you. We Hawks Nation. We talk Hawks Nation. Hawks tricked this off, but let's apply the scientific method here, Damon. I heard you talking, and I agree with you. If you can look at all of our losses and see the same thing, we start off down by double digits. We come back in the second. We get a lead in the second. We come out of halftime. We lose the lead. Coach never calls timeout. We lose the lead. I got to put that in there. We lose the lead. We get some funky rotations. And at the end of the game, the other team shoots about 50% from three. That's not exactly a player problem. If it happens over and over again, you got to look at
It happens all the time.
You got to look at coaching. That's every game. You got to look at coaching. That's a coaching problem. We don't defend the perimeter. We do not defend the perimeter. We run a 2-3 zone. When I used to play at Grant Park, we ran a 2-3 zone or a 3-2 zone. We run a 3-2 zone. Somebody fire this joker. Okay, so here's my plea. And I want C1 and J. I want y'all to come up with something, use the scientific method and prove me wrong. That is not coaching, because this is how we lose every game. Now, for the rest of us who ain't caping up for Quinn, here's my proposal. Make the Atlanta Hawks great again. Let's get Quinn on up out of here. Make the Atlanta Hawks. I got my red on today. It just so happens. I got my red on today. We can make the Atlanta Hawks great again by firing Quinn. I know we're gonna eat $24 million. That's fine. We're gonna have to suffer a while. Make the Atlanta Hawks great again. Fire Quinn. Get him on up out of here, because he is killing our young folks. What do we do? Are we developing Niang? Are we developing Niang? This joker is playing 25 minutes a game. He is playing 25 minutes a game like he play more than the starters do. we got our rookie on rookie restriction. Last night, Saw scored 34 points against Denver. They letting him off the leash. Where's our rookie? He on a leash. Your boy looking at his clock saying, okay, that's 20 minutes. Let's get him up out of there. When we fire Quinn, I want a coach who can understand how to ride the hot hand. You mean to tell me that at the time that the 20-minute mark hit, he was our second leading scorer. And you say we're going to bench him for the rest of the game. Get him up out of here. I know I didn't go over my minute, but let's make the Atlanta Hawks great again. Get Quinn out of here. And no, we were never great, but we'll be better than this.
All righty, that's the homeboy Marion. Hey, he say make the Atlanta Hawks great again, baby. Hey, y'all know he ain't lying. Listen, we so predictable, right? We so predictable. When we fell down early, go on Twitter. What I say on Twitter when we fell down early, double digits? I said, Hawk fan. I said, my true Atlanta family, don't worry. This is how we play. We're gonna come back. Don't even trip it, bro. It's clockwork. It's clockwork, and then we trick off the third, and then we make it a game in the fourth. It's the same bit, man. Pretty much. Let's go to the homeboy solution, man. What's good, my guy?
Man, this is one of the worst losses I've seen in a long time, man. Like this loss right here really it really sends like a very alarming issue with this franchise. I mean, you talk about you can't even play hard and get better when you see these coaching deficiencies, bro. Like what? And there's the people them that are behind the shadows, the people who are behind the scenes that have us having this identity that we have. We have an identity crisis. It's like we're not like one of the bottom end teams in the East. Like you gotta ask yourself, like, what kind of message is the organization trying to send to the fan base? We have one of the youngest teams in the NBA. We have the number one overall draft pick in the league, and we're more focused on playing these. It's been a very concise message throughout this stream so far. I think everybody has the same frustration, but you have an opportunity to get better at the level that we're at. A little bit above a playing team by getting these young guys develop, and then you're giving all these minutes to people who may not even be a part of this team down the line. So my whole thing is it's embarrassing for Coach Quinn to get out-coached by Jordy Fernandez tonight, who didn't have one of his top scorers. He didn't have Cam Thomas. He didn't have D'Angelo Russell. So it's a checkmate right there when you talk about, okay, we didn't have this person. They didn't have anybody either. They're not fucking playing for anything. This is a game that we are supposed to win. See, this is why we're at. It's something, man. I don't know what it is. It's something wrong with the Hawks organization where this team, we fucked over the third quarter last night, right? With the other game. We took the lead back and we tricked the game off in the fourth quarter. How many more times are we gonna see this identity with this team? This is why we can't get to a top 3 or top 4 consistent contender in a weak East. Because we losing games to the Wizards and the Nets. And a message has to be sent from somewhere up in the organization where we say, you know what? We cannot have these lost. I see this man Quinn up there talking about some bullshit about picks and screens about what they was doing to us. When are you going to send a message to the fan base that you are losing games that you are supposed to be winning? When are you going to say in your press conference that I got to be better? I'm getting beat by a fucking coach that don't even, he's probably not going to have a fucking job next year. You probably make 3 times more than Jordy Fernandez. He made adjustments. He made adjustments on you that you couldn't do anything about.
Bro, let me tell you something. I didn't even know who the coach was till you just told me.
I know Juwan Howard. He has Juwan Howard as an assistant. And he probably can do better than him. Like, man, this is ridiculous.
I didn't even know who the coach was, man. That's what I was just like, bro. I don't know who the even coach is.
I mean, to me, I know we got to move on, but to me, that if you're a head coach and you get out coached by Jordy Fernandez and getting blowed out in the third, 8 points in the. This is how you come back after scoring 8 points in the third quarter in your last game. This is what you come out with. Like, that's ridiculous. Trey had a great game. Great management game. You let Keon Johnson cook you. Keon, you couldn't even stop Keon Johnson off the pick and roll.
I don't even know who that is.
Okay, then say no more, bro. And you know what? Claxton didn't even have a good game. Claxton didn't have a good game, and 2 of their best players was on the bench, and you lose this game. If someone doesn't call this man out, somebody needs see because we're not a big media team. Shit slides under the fucking carpet. If this was New York, LA, man, LA done got rid of so much coaches in Lakers, bro. We don't have that kind of intensity where we put pressure on these dumb fucking people we got in office, on the sideline. We got Brittany, who's doing better at challenges than fucking Coach Quinn, who can't even coach against teams that are tanking. It's ridiculous, bro. Well, you can move on, man. That's all I got to say now.
That's the Solutions Day. I mean, listen, man. Y'all know that coaching is judged off of results. Y'all know that. Y'all know in pro sports, a coach is judged wins and losses. All I'm saying is, okay, y'all like him, okay? He came with a little bit of pedigree from Utah, right? But I went and did my research on him, man. I went and did my research on him. Then I said, how come this dude can't win in the playoffs? But y'all, yeah, but he's such a savant. He's such this amazing coach. But he ain't won nothing. But yet y'all hate the one who actually took you somewhere in the playoffs. Like, I don't understand some of y'all. You know what's hilarious before I go to Matt is when I be on Twitter and I be talking about Nate McMillan, they never talk about wins and losses and how far he made it in the playoffs. They always, I didn't like the way he ran somebody else's system. Who cares? Why do y'all care if you use somebody else's system? What did the results say? That's all that matters. Okay? Like, stop getting attached to these coaches, man. Coaches come and go. Players come and go, man. They come and go. I mean, but we know at the end of the day, this is a results-driven league, man. You either gonna blame the players You can only blame 3 people: the players, the coaches, or the front office. Who you blaming? Who you blaming? Now, before I go to Matt, let me add this. Remember what I told y'all beginning of the year. Play hard, get better. They not trying to win anything. The reason why I'm upset is because you're not playing my young guys. Play my young guys. We losing anyway. We ain't competing for a title or nothing. Why can't Zach get 30 minutes? You were just giving him 30 minutes the other night. Why can't just leave Moji out there, man? Like, do you just have to play Niang, Ning Nang, whatever name, Niang? Dang, for real? Like, come on, Q. And that what they call him, Q. Come on, Q. And I'm gonna say something real quick. Solution made a good point. I never heard Quinn say, I need to do better. Has he ever said that in the press conference? I don't think I ever heard him say that. You know what? Me and my coaching staff need to do better. Me and my coaching staff, we didn't have a team. He's never said nothing like that, has he? Interesting. Okay. Let me go to Matt. Interesting. Matt.
I don't ever remember Nate saying that either. But anyway, neither here nor there. I listened to a lot of people up here complain about the Don Barlow, Mo Gay minutes. Okay. As Jay pointed out, they played over 30 minutes. They had a combined 3 rebounds and 3 points. They were the defensive rating.
How many blocks did you get?
The defensive rating goes from 0 to 100.
And who was on the floor with them?
The non-Okongwu minutes that contained Derek Barlow and Mo G had a defensive rating of 157. 157. Okay.
So
Big Crazy played 28 minutes or 27 minutes, however much he played. He played a lot. Okay. We did not lose because Derek Barlow and Mo Gay didn't play more minutes. That's not why we lost.
Nobody said that. Nobody said that,
because we could not. 2 things. We couldn't rebound the ball, particularly when Okongwu was off the floor. And when he was on the floor, he was really the only one rebounding. Okay. The second reason that we lost is because of what I've been saying for 3 years now. We need guys who can create their own shot. You want to know why, DeMond, we go down early and have to come back every game? Because beginning of most games, Trey sets people up the first quarter. He doesn't try to score. He tries to set dudes up in the first half and come back in the second half and score. He's passing it to dudes who can't dribble, travel, can't hit shots, can barely score around the rim. I mean, our around the rim field goal percentage, once again, is awful. As a team, it's terrible. Okay?
So you said, hold up.
Can't make short shots. Can't make threes on a consistent basis.
You said once again, we was bad at finishing last year, right?
Exactly.
So if you know that, right, and you know that Trey sets everybody up and we need people who can create, how come Coach Quinn and Andrew Field didn't address that in the offseason? Why they didn't do that?
I mean, they tried to make trades. You got to have 2 to tango, DeMond. You can't force trades to go through. And also, something you say all the time, other teams have to value the players that we have. Who do we have on the team that's so valuable? You hated DeAndre Hunter. You said he wasn't worth nothing.
Well, you could have got a guy. You could have got a guy for DeAndre Hunter or Bogey.
You just said it was. You've been saying for months they're not worth anything. So then, how can we get these good players that can do the things that we're asking them to do? It can't be both.
You could have got somebody in free agency.
With what money? We haven't had money in 4 years. This is the first offseason we're going to have money.
That's not my problem.
So I'm just saying the avenues in which you want the team to improve.
Money could be had. Money could be had if moves get made.
Like
period.
Period. DeMond, this is the first time we have money because we moved off of Capella I'm sorry, we want to move off of Capella, move off Bogey, move off Hunter. Now we have money.
I told them to do.
Now we got money to go out and go do the things that we're trying to do. Look, Damon, yes, is this?
And guess what's going to happen? Guess what's going to happen? Nothing.
Is this a bad loss? Yes, it's a bad loss. Is it one that, looking at the roster that they have, as far as if you know basketball, the shot makers that they have over there, is it, plausible loss? Yeah, because they got guys that can create their own shot.
Bro, you lost to a team that's tanking, had 9 guys, and missing their 2 best players.
Damon, out of our perimeter players, Damon, who's a better shot maker? Tyrese Martin or Krejci, Daniels, and those two, Krejci and Daniels. In our guard rotation,
probably Tyrese Martin.
Okay, who's better attacking off the rim as a backup point guard, Dyson Daniels or Keon Johnson?
Vic Krejci.
No, I'm saying between the two, Keon Johnson, the backup point guard minutes, Keon Johnson or Dyson Daniels.
Push.
Oh, stop it. Okay, Tyrese Martin killed us in the third quarter. They switched on Trey and Dyson in the third quarter, couldn't stop him. Okay. Then in the fourth quarter, Cam Johnson took over. First, he killed Barlow and
he hit 4 threes. He ain't take over nothing.
Then he killed Niang at the later stretch of the fourth quarter. We lost the game, Damon, because we couldn't rebound.
And you couldn't defend.
We lost the power forward minutes badly. Okay. 3 points at your power forward position in over 30 minutes. That's terrible.
Should have left double O. I mean, should have left.
He can't play 48 minutes.
Should have left Mo G in.
Damon, he had 2 rebounds.
And
what am I leaving him in for?
He gave you 3 blocks.
He airballing on one end, not rebounding.
You don't say nothing. You don't say nothing. You don't say what? You don't say nothing. Was that airballing 3?
Okay, that's one shot. So how many points does that cast? 16, 17? And lastly, Damon, Zach, I do get upset when he don't play. I'm not really mad he didn't finish this game because he looked very tired in the fourth quarter. He front rimmed 2 shots back to back. Damon, he front rimmed 2 shots back to back. And then when he was leaving the game, he looked exhausted sitting over there on the bench. His hand was on his hips, breathing all heavy. I wasn't concerned.
Because he's playing professional basketball, bro. That's what happened.
I thought he looked a little winded. So I'm not. I'm a huge proponent of Zach finishing games and playing more minutes. I thought he looked winded.
No, but he ain't look winded. He was fine.
Damon, the reason why we cannot score and we get down early in games is because 2 through 4 cannot dribble.
And we're one trick pony. All they do is shoot threes. You don't have no inside game.
Plus, they can't beat nobody off the dribble.
Listen,
what you supposed to do? I can't beat nobody off the dribble.
You need
if Quinn does not set the table for them as far as a play call, and Trey don't give them the ball as far as an assist, we ain't scoring. And teams have picked that up on that last week.
I'm gonna tell you like this, Matt. I judge coaches off wins and losses.
Hey, Damon, ain't no coach is gonna win this game.
Okay, listen.
Part of this season.
Listen. You got my money.
We not 47 wins. I mean,
we're not winning 47 games. You got my money.
Hey, yeah. I thought JJ would play. I didn't think he was gonna get hurt. I thought Kobe Bean.
Here we go with the excuses.
But
give me my money. They got hurt. Give me my I need it in Bitcoin. Get on Coinbase.
Hey, Damon, look. This game, two things, as I say often, Damon, 2 things can be true. This can be a bad loss, and this can also highlight the fact, offensively, we do not have guys that can create their own shot. And offensively, we got to get guys who can rebound. I mean, besides
go get me a 7-footer. All right, let me move on, Matt. What's good, Larry?
Thank you, man. Get that bum off the damn screen, bro. Talk for him for 10 minutes. Jibber jabber. Appreciate you letting me on the platform as always, fam.
Yeah, man.
Guys, make sure you hit the like button. It's the lifeblood of all our streams. Coach Quinn tricked that off. He tricked that off. You put Niang back in the game. You put Niang back in the game for offense. He was trash this game. He literally shot us out the game. Let's talk about those power forward moments. Those power forward moments was trash. Great game by Yucca Kongwu. Great game by Zach. I literally saw Coach Quinn do this in the first half. Zach was about to come in, and Coach Quinn said no and put his two hands up. Anybody know what time it was? I said it in my stream too. I forgot the time stamp, but I said in my stream, "Hold on, son, it's cooking." It's cooking. Yes, it's cooking. When you really look at this game, Yucca Kongwu had a great game. Trae Young had an excellent game. I think Dyson Daniels had a good game. It wasn't spectacular, but it wasn't horrible. What did he shoot? Yeah, I mean, he shot great from the field. He just wasn't shooting a lot. I mean, but he had the second most assists on the team, and he had 6 rebounds too. Trae Young having more rebounds than Mo Gay is a problem. You know what I'm saying? He had 6 rebounds tonight. So yeah, overall, that's a terrible loss, man. Coach Quinn, I can't defend that. You know what I'm saying? And when we lose to bad teams like this, in the same way, like you guys said before, Marion, you, others say, we keep losing the same way to bad teams. It's the personnel that we have. I do agree with that with Matt to a certain extent, but this is his team. This is Matt and Landry team. There's no more excuse. Hold on, son. There's no more excuse saying that this isn't their team or something like that. This is their team. This is their product. And this is what they're showing. Disgusting game. Disgusting loss by the Atlanta Hawks. Zach got 23 minutes, 16 points. And when he was taken out, he was the second highest scorer. So, yeah, that's it for me. I don't need to take 10 minutes. Stop letting him talk for 10 minutes. Stop going back and forth with him for 10 minutes, Damon. He's going to say the same thing. Debates, and it's going to lead back to hating on Zach. I mean, on Dyson. Yeah. It's just going to lead back to there. So why you even entertain that, man? A minute. Beep, 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 beep.
Got it.
All right, I know I talked too long. My bad. Go ahead.
And y'all heard the homeboy Larry, man. We got White Mike in the building. What's good? No road tonight, baby?
No road tonight, baby. I only do that on dubs. And which means my shit ain't gonna be on for a while. I just had to check in. I ain't been in a while.
Yeah, I know, man. What's good with you?
Well, I had to check in because anytime Tyrese Martin bust our ass, anytime that we talking about Tyrese Martin and some dude named Russell, and I ain't talking about Westbrook, anytime we talk about them two motherfuckers busting our ass, I want to come in here and remind everybody, dude, we suck. We suck, man. Y'all know we suck. Quit doing this. I did this 20 years ago, and we still suck. This is the way it is, man. This is what the Hawks do. We Hawk. Y'all know this. Now, let me tell you something. When you find yourself asked, whenever you say these words that we could have used Clint Capella tonight, whenever you say that, you already lost.
Mm-hmm.
You already lost. You said, oh, we could have had, if we'd have had Clint. Nobody wants Clint, man. You ain't winning with Clint. I don't care what you say. Not long term. This team stinks. Man, you just got busted by Tyrese Martin, who used to be here. Come on, man. Let me tell y'all something. You lost your mind. I don't understand. We're not winning with this roster. Look at the roster. We're not winning, man. We're not even developing. We got a lame-ass coach. We got a lame-ass GM. I believe Kyle Korver and Landry Fields are dating. I absolutely believe them motherfuckers are dating. So because they ain't doing shit else, and the only way they could keep their job is they got to be doing something. So I'm just here to give y'all a reality check. We hot ass, bruh. We hot ass, and it ain't gonna be better this year. Call me when we're in the top 6. Otherwise, lose my damn number, man. I ain't doing this shit. I ain't doing it. I ain't doing it. Y'all know me better than this. I ain't doing it.
Hey, White might say he's sick of it.
Sick of it, bro. Y'all take Landry Fields and Wrestler and all these, y'all shove them up y'all's ass because I saw this shit 25 years ago, bro. We don't even have Dominique, and he's the best player ever. And we got these these damn we mixing and matching, and we got Barlow in here. That motherfucker couldn't rebound. He couldn't rebound on Spud Webb, man. He couldn't block Spud Webb out. I mean, wake up. We suck. And until we decide to spend some money and bring some players in here, don't ever mention Clint Capella's name to me again. And you got your ass busted by Tyrese Martin. Now you take that shit to the bank. I'm done.
Hey, y'all heard. Hey, White Mike said. He said Barlow couldn't box out Spud. Oh my days. Sheesh. Whoo. Man, we get some classic material tonight. He said he couldn't box out Spud. Well, hey man. Tough loss tonight. White Mike fired up, man. I like it. Oh man. We got the homeboy Mike, man. What's good, Mike?
Yo, what up, man?
What happened, man?
Shoot, I mean, I don't know. The niggas lost, man. I ain't really got too much to say. Cause I know niggas lost, man. Hey, dog, but for real though, hey, White Mike, you ain't see this 20 years ago, man. I think he forgot what happened 20 years ago in 2005. I think he forgot that record. You know what I'm saying? We suck, but we don't suck that bad. I
what was that? That was 13 wins. That was 13 wins.
Yeah. We went 13 and 69 that year, whatever it is.
Hey, at least we knew what direction we was heading in.
Hey,
and we had our own pick.
But I guess it didn't do no good. But
no.
And
shout out Marvin Williams.
I don't know if we had too much of a direction, but anyway, I mean, just another L, man. Like I said, man, Quinn, everybody done got on him enough, man. Quinn be tripping, man. I don't know what these guys doing, man. Kool-Aid said it in his little rant or whatever. I mentioned it times or whatever. It don't seem like the front office or Landry and Quinn is necessarily on the same page when it comes to course of action this season. I guess hierarchy of players or party or whatever it is, or if there is one, I don't know. But it's just my thing is that I don't really care. Y'all know me. I don't really care about the losses, man. I care less about it, but I just rather, you know what I'm saying, lose with the boys that I know gonna be here in 2-3 seasons. You know what I'm saying? Like I'd rather just lose with them. Mm-hmm. Like I'd rather. I mean, I know they talking about Mo and Barlow who minutes are bad, you know, wasn't good or this and that and everything, but like they just extended Barlow, if I'm not wrong, right? They just gave him some type of contract. Moji should be here for another 2 seasons at minimum lease or whatever. So it's just like, okay, I hear you. It was bad tonight. But these niggas signed them and they supposed to be here then, right? Going forward. Yep. So we need them to work through every single all that crap right now. If Barlow need to learn how to box out since he can't box out Spud well then he got to play to learn how to box out then and to be involved in it. They got to stop this stupid. And it's like, I don't know, Quinn the weirdo, bro. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Y'all correct me wrong. Did Barlow play in the first half tonight? Because when Barlow does play, he never plays in the first half. He always
he played in the first half.
Okay, all right. Well, that's a first at least, though, but yeah, that ain't Carson. I see your comment, man. Carson, he ain't been on here in a little minute though. Yeah, I cut him off, bro. But yeah, man. You know, I'd rather was just crashing. Well, I hate to say crash and burn, but you know, I'd rather watch the losses, and watch my young boys get off it, man. As far as C Wonder is talking about, like Niang better against ball pressure, man. Niang ain't bringing the ball down the floor, bro. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to that catching it on the wing and like dribbling against a closeout or something like that, then Carlos stupid. And then you need Zach can dribble off against closeouts. And the half court, swing the ball. You know what I'm saying? Just play basic basketball.
Carlos crazy, bro.
Carlos stupid. Man. Ain't nobody paying Carlos no attention, man. Ain't nobody paying him any attention, man. You gotta make him pay for comments, man. When you talking about me, man, don't be showing that new comment, man. Hey, but for real though, man. Hey, that final lineup though, I think somebody brought up how we just sat out there and lost with. I'm like, dang, I really rather have just lost with like Zach, Mo, and Barlow. Like, and I really would have, bro. And I would have been perfectly fine. Other people probably been mad, but I'm like, hey, man, you know, it is what it is.
That's what I said, man. Hey, play the young dudes, man. Shoot, at least
I think who said it though? They asked it. It's a good question. Like, we developing name. I think that was Juan or something, man. That just had me cracking up. I'm like, they do play him like we develop him, but that wasn't Niang just got drafted, bro.
No, who was that? Who said that?
He was a top 5 draft.
Kool-Aid say that?
Oh, it was somebody, bro.
I forgot who said it, man. That was
bro. But I'm seriously like with Niang and like Man too, Terrence Mann, like bro, like you say, are we developing them? Like, I
don't know.
Is that who we developing?
Hey, Foot, we going to the open forum because I saw you say you didn't see the game.
Let me talk quick though. I ain't see the game because I just got home from Carterville. We had a tournament this weekend. So
Marion said it.
Hey,
Marion.
Real quick though, man. I mean, I looked at the stats. I hear y'all. Some people talking about shot creation. Shit, we had 6 dudes in double figures and one almost 7, right? So it looks like to me they ain't playing on defense. That's just what it look like to me looking at this. And Niang didn't shoot well either, man. Hey, man, I don't told y'all, man. That's why I temper my expectations. So me and Demond, we rebuilding. This lineup would look totally different next year. I'm just relaxed. I already accepted the fact that we ain't doing that. We ain't finna win then. I'm just chilling, bro. That's all I got to say. Barlow is not guaranteed next year, Mike.
He's not guaranteed next year?
No, he's not guaranteed. So that was just one other thing, man. Guys, look at this roster. What do y'all expect out of this roster?
Man, to beat Brooklyn.
I want the young guys to play more. I mean, they should. I've been calling they should. All of them should be playing more.
Man, let's talk Terrence numbers. Well, I want to get
politics.
Talk Terrence.
How old is Barlow?
22.
How old is Barlow?
Nobody care about Barlow.
No, just answer the question.
Real quick, man. Hey, salute to the homeboy Rod Dub TV, man. Big Hawks fan, first time up here. Salute, man. Hey, don't be scared to come on the panel, man. Don't be scared to come on the panel.
How old is Mo G?
22.
Subscribe, Rod Dub.
21.
Where is C? Wait a minute. Where is C?
How old is Richard Shea?
19.
How old is Richard Shea?
19.
How old is Dyson?
28.
Okay, so we got a lot of young boys that we've been playing with that got us in the 7th place in the play-in.
That's not true.
Okay. How is not true?
They haven't been
How is
playing
it not true?
How old is Vic Cratchit?
24.
Okay, and he's still a young boy then. We still got young boys that got us in the 7th place in the play-in. So why are we bringing some bench players in here from other teams to play with guys that been playing on the team all this time to have us in the play-in? Hell, we should be if these young guys are so bad, we should be in the 15th spot, regardless of what we taking or not.
We got Trey Young. That's not gonna happen.
That's the whole point, man. That's the whole point. We'll be all right.
Kool-Aid, they play veterans with the young guys. That's how
they don't just play the young guys.
No. That's what we saying. That's what we saying, Jay. That's what we saying, Jay. At this point, in this season, through all that,
who said we will win a championship? I might be bull crapping.
That's the thing, Mike.
I might be bull crapping on the drinking the Kool-Aid. But the real Kool-Aid, we not gonna win nothing, bro. That's the real Kool-Aid.
Kool-Aid.
And I told you, 20. If they do the right thing, like me and Mike said, 26 or 27. We might be looking for a championship. But now, you know, Coach Quinn is throwing a market wrench in that because he is not playing our young guys, preparing them
what
to be
Kool-Aid? What are you
playing
talking
in those years.
Kool-Aid. They played over 30 minutes, and it was a
front office and the coach.
Zach played 23 minutes.
Bro,
Zach was on minutes restriction, Larry.
Why did he play 26? Why did he play 36?
They played 33 minutes. Their defensive rating was
dumb, Matt.
157.
Let me say something right quick. Let me say something right quick.
That's dumb.
Let me say something right quick.
Mikey Kool-Aid, the reason why the Hawks are not playing all young guys is because you typically only turn to playing all young guy lineups into the young dudes when you're out of the playoff race. When the season's over, that's when it come into you, the veterans, and they say, hey, look, we're going to give these young guys some run and see what they got. The Hawks are still going to keep veterans in the rotation because they are still in contention for the 7th seed.
Garrison Matthews ain't playing.
Garrison Matthews isn't going to be on the team next year. That's why he's not playing.
T-Man going to be on the team next year?
I understand all that. I just don't care,
But Karen's not, but Kool-Aid, Niang and Terrence Mann have contracts, man, for next year. They
can't be traded. They can't be waived.
They can be traded, but right now they're looking like twin guys.
Okay, then we just said Barlow got a 2-year contract.
He's a real contract.
He gonna be on the team.
Let me say something right quick.
The Hawks are going to draft Ace to beat Don Barlow next year.
Hey, bro, let me say this one thing right quick. All right. We sit here and we go back and forth every night with one another, talking about who should have played, Coach Quinn, front office, Trey Young, yada, 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 man. But if you look at the state of the good teams, bro, not from an offensive standpoint, but from a defense standpoint, we give up entirely too many threes a game against bad teams, man. And we've been doing it all season. We lose to teams that we are supposed to be. And I say supposed to be because, but let me finish. Because in some of y'all's eyes, in some of y'all's mouth, y'all say Trey is a superstar. All right. I know superstars win games. I watch almost all the NBA games every night, man. I have NBA Pass, so I watch all the games. Let me finish. Let me finish. All right. All right. We say Trey's a superstar. All right. Superstars are going to wheel you through some of the BS that you go through throughout the season. They're going to come through and they're going to pull off 30, 40, 50-point games every now and then. All right. And they're going to help wheel you through some of these bad games. All right. So that's number 2. All right. Number 3, we simply do not put enough attention on the defensive end of the ball game after game after game. I watch every single player sit there and it's like, it's not my man. I'm just going to go under the screen. All right. I'm not going to box out. I'm going to sit there and play near the rim. I want to play the dunker spot. All right. We don't rotate on the perimeter when we're playing defense. You can put, I don't care who your best player is. I love Dyson to death. You know what I mean? He already got the most steals in the last 15 years with 195. They just put the stat out just now. All right. But sometimes even he gets caught in that as well, man. All right. Because Quinn is not enforcing that end of the ball, man. If we play better defense, I can get over some of the bad offensive plays and bad offensive sets and things that we do on that end because we're playing defense and we know we're going to come back hard on that end of the floor. Brooklyn is playing with G Leaguers, and some guys has been there for 2-3 years. There is no reason why they should have been playing better defense on us and hitting all those threes, 49%, by the way that they did tonight for a team that's tanking for Cooper Flag. Now, y'all can go and say what you need to say.
On a back-to-back
one.
They were on a back-to-back.
You're saying we don't beat the teams we're supposed to beat, and that's not true. The Hawks against teams below 500 are 17-14. They have 15 wins against teams above 500.
But
the season was they played 23 games against 20 teams that were projected to be in the playoffs.
Bro, you explaining why we suck, though. You explaining why we suck.
I'm not explaining why we suck.
One just broke it down. It's that simple. One just broke it down.
I just wanted to ask one. We have played bad perimeter defense it's a little bit. Well, I
In the
don't know.
Quinn
But we
era.
have played bad perimeter defense at least for sure since Quinn has been here.
I
We
know,
have gave
I know,
up
Mike.
too many
Nobody want to
threes
address
at
it though.
least
We've been
since
a
he's
top
been here.
13 defense
That's
for
why we
most of
call
the
Quinn a
season.
bad coach,
man.
Juan.
Hey,
That's
man.
why
Hey,
everybody
man.
call
What are y'all
Quinn a
talking
bad
about?
coach.
Hey, man,
Juan and Foot,
Matt.
we've been a top half defense for majority of the year.
Since
our
the
defense
beginning
sucks, bro.
of the
Our
season,
defense been sucking all year. Come
that
on,
is
man.
the
I've been
totality.
sitting
I
all
don't
year.
know the number, but since the beginning of the season, we have
We've been a
all
horrible
complained about
perimeter
giving up
defense.
open threes and
Yeah.
too many threes. We have done that consistently.
That's
We
the
have all
scheme.
seen that. What?
Our
The scheme is
total
to give
ranking
up the
has been
three.
like
That's the scheme.
But
That's
what
so
I'm
fucking
telling you though,
stupid.
Matt, and
been
what
like
some people have
15.
said is that the scheme
But
is dumb though. The
Okay,
scheme
that's
is dumb. And then
that,
also too though, to also one's point though, to an extent about the Nets. The reason why that you're able to see the team like the Nets play better defense than us is because number one, no matter what they throw out there, there is no Trey and Niang combination or no Trey by himself or Niang by himself on the court at any moment.
hold on. So
That's a
they play
basic
better defense
already.
because
If we all
they
give
got shot
doggone
makers and we
effort
don't.
and pay attention to small details, like you said or whatever, we already got the advantage. They got the advantage defensively
Who's
just
next? Who's
simply
next?
off of that.
Who's next?
So, but they play better defense than us because they have better shot makers than we have.
What?
Hey,
What?
you know, do y'all not know that Quinn? Can I
Tyrese
say this,
Martin,
y'all?
Deion George, Cam Johnson are better 3-point. Who's better?
And let me ask y'all a
3-point
question.
shooter?
So I said I didn't see the game. I said it looks like based off the people in double figure and stats, everybody's stat. Did we play bad defense tonight? That's the issue?
Yeah.
I thought we
Okay.
played.
We played bad defense and the ball didn't go in the basket.
No,
We play bad defense and the ball don't go in the basket. It's equal to loss.
Hey, Foot, what happened was in the last like 3 or 4 minutes, Coach Quinn switched in Niang, but Terrence Mann, Niang gave up a transition 3, then gave up
Man
another
was still out
3
there, I thought.
to Cam Johnson. I think Cam Johnson just hit another 3 because of Niang just sitting
But
there.
what about his 25?
I got that. But what about the whole game as a whole?
What about his 25 points?
The second half, we played good defense in the first half. The second half, well, really the fourth quarter, we tricked it off in the fourth quarter.
Oh, okay.
The game was close until the fourth quarter.
Right.
They scored 31.
I'm looking at part of the game now, right now. 11:35.
I don't get this. I don't get this narrative.
I got a question.
Hey,
I got a question.
Okay, John.
Can I?
My question is, and see that, and I don't think our memories are good enough to be able to answer this question, but how many legitimate bad defensive on the Hawks part 3-point shots did we give up versus them just gunning it in our eyes, contested or not?
Can't tell you
because
I mean, I'll say 50-50.
At the end of the game, Cam was shooting wide open shots. Like Niang was just flat footed. Like it was bad.
Well, who did you want him to play, Larry? Who did you want him to play, Larry, instead of Niang?
Okay, now that was at the end of the game, but and then I'm going to ask the reverse about the Hawks shooting at 29%, because was it New Jersey defending us or Brooklyn defending us, or were we just missing 3-point shots?
They got better 3-point shooters than us.
And this is the reason why. This is the reason why I said in the early forum before I left that I can't. Oh, I said this in the early forum when I left that I can't put this on Quinn either, because we had plenty of open shots in the fourth quarter, like plenty of open shots in the fourth quarter that we missed. Now I can't even give Quinn blame for what happened with Niang. Listen, but talk about it. It's effort. I don't give a doggone about how flat-footed you are or how you can't defend. Bro, give me effort. Same thing with Trey. Give me effort. I don't want to hear that excuse about you can't play defense. Like, just get effort.
Yeah,
give effort.
just all it
is.
Trey
got 2 clutch steals. Trey only got 2 clutch steals in that fourth quarter. So don't put Trey in this. Trey got 2 clutch steals.
Kool-Aid.
But
I'm gonna all day long. The whole team.
Anytime Niang touch the floor, we lose 10 points.
That's not true. It's
Go
part
look
of
at
it, but the
y'all
whole
look
thing
see
is
what
true.
Trey Young hit the 3-point that put over within 3.
Kool-Aid.
Listen to what I'm saying. Trey Young hit that 27-foot shot when they called timeout. It brought us within 3. After the timeout, your stupid dumb coach switched over and brought Niang in the game. Trey Young came down. We got to listen to what I'm going to tell you.
Hey, bro,
Why you
Trey
screaming?
Young, listen. You not letting me finish.
Why you
Just
screaming?
listen. Listen to I'm going to tell you the scenario. Just listen to the scenario. Okay? After he came in, Trey Young, we got to stop. Trey Young comes down. They double Trey Young. He kicks it out to the corner to Niang. Wide open shot to tie the game. He misses the shot, guy.
Why are you
Trey
so
Young,
animated?
he gets it again. He comes down. He kicks it out to T-Man. He misses the shot, guy. We got
Niang
to
was
stop.
horrible today. He actually shot us
Let
out
me
the game.
tell you something. Let me tell you something. When we took the lead and went up by 9, it was our young boys on the floor. That 5.
Yep.
Mo G, Dyson, and Vic Cretchy. Trey Young.
Hey, please stop hollering, bro.
And Double O. That was the team.
I can't
Listen
hear,
what I'm
I
gonna
can't
tell
hear
you.
him. He got to talk louder.
This is what I'm telling you. You understand?
No, I don't understand.
Because if you look at the scenario all the way until that part of the fourth quarter, we was in the game. And then when Coach go and bring us some knee game, it always changed, man.
But
You didn't change his name 10 times.
At third quarter, at 11:35, we get 62 to 56.
George Niang was 4 for 14, 2 for 9 from 3. He literally did fat bogey things.
Okay,
that's what it was.
That's fine. I don't. Listen, this is
Literally
my
what it
point.
was.
To Juan's point and the Foot's point. Dyson be having bad offensive games. You still give Hustle.
He did in this game.
Well,
but at least he plays good
He
defense.
had some critical turnovers.
If
and
his
some air ball
offense is
layups.
bad,
hold on.
If Dyson's offense is bad, at least his defense will try to make up for that. Niang is literally
that's where we part ways. That's where we part ways. Because see, thing is, as I've told you many different times.
That's right.
If you don't score,
I understand.
I got to go with Kool-Aid. If you don't score, you don't win. No matter how good a defense you play.
How did Dyson have a bad offensive game?
I know.
I appreciate the defense, but if you're not gonna score as a result of it, come on, guys.
How did Dyson have a bad
and we can't shoot. We just can't shoot.
How did Dyson have a bad offensive game today?
He didn't have a bad offensive game at all.
He had he had.
That's what I'm not understanding. He had 7.
No, he didn't have a bad offensive game at all.
He was
mediocre. It is what it is.
Check this out, guys. At third quarter, 5 minutes and 7, we fought 81 to 73 when he brought Niang in the game. We was up 81 to 73 with 5 minutes and 7 in the third quarter when he brought Niang in the game and took Mo G out of the game for defense. Listen to what I'm telling you guys.
This is like, man.
Listen to what I'm trying to tell you. Let me tell you something about Coach Quinn. Coach Quinn do not coach to defend the 3, and then he coaches teams to shoot the 3 when he don't have no 3-point shooters on the floor.
My God, bro, you called for like 59 out of a whole hour.
And see Wonder.
Like that she had with
last time you were on, let me see, what was it, Friday night when I was on, you got at me and am I talking over somebody? I'm sorry.
Yeah, Joe, we gonna turn.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear anybody else. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we gonna go around in Jay making.
Okay, where are we?
Hey, I don't even know what the question was or the current topic.
There wasn't one.
There wasn't a question.
There wasn't.
I don't think that was a question.
All right, so this is what I do.
The whole conversation about the young players and them bench players.
Kool-Aid. I'll let Marion set a subject or question, and then we'll go around, start from the top. I mean, I'll wrap it up or something.
Thank you.
Do we need a question?
Hold on. Yeah, Joe. Or I said question or subject topic. Some God. But yeah, go ahead, man.
Well, no, I mean, I thought this was open forum.
Let me cook for a second. Let me cook for a second, everybody. Let me cook for a second. First, I want to give an answer. I keep hearing somebody say we don't have shooters.
We don't.
Yang, man, they're shooting their 40% from three. That is not the truth. We do have shooters.
That's a fact.
What they shoot tonight?
Tonight, one of those nights.
That's what you got to quote me correctly on there. I said they have better shooters than us.
Matt, let him finish.
Let me finish, Matt. All right, so we want a subject. I draw inspiration from White Mike. And since we talked about make the Atlanta Hawks great again, 20 years ago, we had our 13-win season. We had 3 rookies. We had Josh Childress, Josh Smith, and Royal Ivy who were playing. Josh Childress got 29, almost 30 minutes per game. Josh Smith got 27.7 minutes per game. And I forgot what Roy Ivy had, but they played. They played. No minutes restrictions on our rookies. We lost 13. We only won 13 games because we were tanking, of course. Sure. But our rookies played. My question: can we please bring Mike Woodson back to coach this team? Because I don't know what this dude Quinn is doing. Now, if you want to cape up for Quinn, go ahead. Tell me, why is it that we keep losing the exact same way every time? We jump out to a lead.
Okay, hang on.
I mean, we jump out to a double digit. So Matt had explained why we start off with a double digit deficit. We take over, we get a lead in the second quarter. And in the third quarter, we slowly watch that lead draw down into the fourth quarter, we lose the game.
Okay, can I go?
If that is not coaching, tell me what exactly
we're gonna go at the top. Go ahead, Mike.
Oh, my bad.
Go ahead, Mike.
That's not coaching. Tell me what that is.
What circle we going in on that?
Top to bottom.
Hey,
y'all chill. God,
I really want to know the question, man. What was the question?
Why is Quinn the worst coach in 20 years? And can we get a coach that will play the rookies?
No, that wasn't the question. The question is, why is it that we are losing the exact same way every time? If it's not.
Hey, we're gonna make it real simple. Here's the question. Are you ready to replace Quinn right now? Let's go. Go ahead.
No.
I mean, I don't know how to answer that. Not dang. I mean, you talking about make it simple. I guess they ain't necessarily simple for him because I don't know who he plays with. I don't know who the coach is available. It ain't necessarily got to be a coach that somebody a retread because shoot, obviously it's coaches around the league that I ain't never seen before that seem to be doing better than us or beating us. So will you roll that dice and swap it out or whatever? Again, I don't know, man. I don't know. I think, well, that's going into other crap though, but I think Landry got to say, forget you, Quinn, and I'm gonna give you what I want fully. No giving you crap that you want or something like that. Like, this is what I'm doing, because you can't give Quinn any vets, and that's my main issue with Quinn right now, to be honest. So,
all right. So I'm gonna say it like this: no, I'm not replacing Quinn at all, not right now. And I ain't gonna speak. If y'all listen to Warren broke it down so perfectly in the beginning of what the issue is across the board from top to bottom, that's all it was. He broke it down, and I add to this, bro. Don't think Landry don't know what they need cool as far as what's going on. I mean, trust me. But listen to what Warren said. He broke it all the way down. It's that simple. It is that simple, right? That's just for me. Go ahead, Warren.
You know what I mean? So I do troll around and say get rid of Quinn, but I know he signed here for 5 years. It's unprecedented for any organization to go hire, in the NBA, to go hire a coach in the middle of a season and then also take over that team to coach them for the rest of the year. So that's very unprecedented when we did what we did. My thing is Quinn 8 years ago had a top one defensive team and top two offensive team. I think it was with the Utah Jazz. He's been here for almost 2.5 years. He's had his chance to put his hallmark on this team. And obviously, either Landry's not listening to him or Tony's not listening to him for the type of players that he want on his team. Yes, we do recognize that we have got injuries to our important players on this team at different junctures throughout the season. I do recognize that as well. At the same time, fellas, at the same time, Trey is really good offensively. If we can just get average defense every single
Thank
day, not just by him, not just by him.
Thank
All
you.
right. If we can get average defense by him, by the Niangs, everybody on one stream playing together, like I watched the rest of the NBA with no players we don't know about, aka Brooklyn. If we can just, it starts with Trey. And I'm gonna always point to Trey because Trey is the leader of this team. All right, he is the head coach on the floor with the ball. He's an extension of Quinn. I don't care how you want to throw it against me. I don't care how you want to. He is an extension of Quinn. He is the so-called superstar. The superstar leads the team. He's an extension of Quinn. All right, those two need to be in sync with one another at all times. All right, it starts with Trey. If Trey puts out that average to above average defense, the rest of the team will follow. Which is then Quinn, I believe Quinn would be able to do more on the defensive end, man. But right now, it just looked like we just out there, we just going through the motions as a team, and we just ready to get to the play-in and go from there and say, hey, we made it. We made it to the play-in. We didn't tank because we didn't have any of our picks. So, hey, there you go.
So it's my turn.
Yeah, cool.
Right. Check this out, man. And I come behind him talking about some Trey Young. So I don't even want to talk about Trey because he do what he got to do. I thought we were building this team with extension players that's supposed to be tall wings to play. And somebody ask me this question. How tall is T-Man?
6'5".
He's 6'4". 6'4". I looked it up.
So why
Isn't
you
the
ask the damn
question about Coach Quinn?
How tall?
Answer the question, man.
Isn't the question
How
about?
tall is Caris LeVert?
Isn't the question about?
Answer the
Coach
Coach
Quinn?
Quinn so we can go around.
I'm asking the question. Just stay with me because I'm trying to tell y'all that Coach Quinn.
I'm gonna make it
I
take
already
longer.
came to the conclusion that Coach Quinn is not playing the boys that Landry put out there. Y'all talking about not? He the one who hard head. Landry put the extended wings out there. He undrafted them. They just young. Now, listen, guys. Stop. Y'all, I was quiet when y'all was talking, and now y'all want me to shut up when y'all talking.
No,
y'all be quiet when I'm talking. Whether it makes sense or not. Okay. Now let me finish with my scenario. Okay, the young boys, okay, that we got at the high tall is T-Man. 6'4". Too short.
6'4".
How tall is Caris LeVert? How tall is your boy who he's putting power forward? What he like 6'5", 6'6", 6'8"? He ain't even I don't think Niang is 6'8".
He's 6'7".
Okay, he's 6'6". Hell, we got guards taller than him. You know that Simmons and all these guards is taller than Niang?
Yeah.
You know this guy can't even jump 2 inches off the freaking floor as a power forward?
Facts, Kool-Aid.
So I'm trying to understand, as what Landry said, we are building this team for the future. Not to win now, but to win in the future. And obviously, I'm gonna say it again. But I'm saying that Joe boy, and I'm gonna say it like this: when we got these trades, it was to dump salary, not for these guys to play. Obviously, Quinn didn't get that memo either.
Bro. I got to turn the speaker down.
I'm sorry. I'm just saying. I'm just emotional about this. I'm not seeing my young boys play in this rebuild or restructured or however you want to say. And I'm gonna tell you right now, Foot, Trey Young ain't going nowhere. And I'm gonna tell you right now, one, Trey Young was not drafted to play defense. That's why you put wings and big centers around him. That's defense. Okay.
Hey, so hey, Kool-Aid, is you gonna fire Quinn or no?
I'm
That's
on
what I'm
fire
asking.
like yesterday.
Okay, let's
I
go.
would put
Let's
my
go
foot.
to Jay.
I wouldn't even got his butt.
Okay, you'll go, Jay. What's up with Quinn, man?
The answer is no. The answer is no. And to Marion's question about why are we losing the same way and all that, it's very obvious. It's the flaws and the holes in the roster. Again, like we say, they got predictability. And look, this isn't the version of the Hawks is going to win a title. They're playing a lot of young guys. He's developing what he can. This isn't the iteration of the Hawks to judge it on. This year is literally just a free roll. Whatever they do, they do. Now next year, if it looks the same, I'd be on the fire Quinn train. You know what I'm saying? But the nature of the Hawks being where they are, they could be top 15 in defense. They can be top in offense. But when you're playing a lot of young guys by nature are just inconsistent. Period. So this season where they win 5, they literally have won 4, lose 4. They've had a 7-game winning streak. They've had an 8-game losing streak. It's a roller coaster. It's peaks and valleys because that's just where we are. So yeah, that's all I gotta say. Go ahead, Larry.
Who next?
I'm confused with the line. I think it's me.
Just go, Matt. Just Matt.
It's straight.
Okay.
Matt,
No. That's not even a question this
all
year.
right, Matt done. Go ahead, Mary. Matt done. Go ahead.
Okay. That's not. Wait. That's not a question. It's not. Now, if we look bad next year, then I would think about that. But now this year with this team, no. And I see Juan left, but it's okay. Most of the year we were 12th in NBA in defense. Most of the year we were 12th. Okay. Even now, with all these young players playing minutes and Barlow and Moji giving up 158 defensive rating tonight, we're still number 21 in defensive efficiency, which is 6 points better than what we were with a veteran-led team last year. Okay, so we're still, as not people don't think we believe in defense, we're still on paper at least a better defensive team now than we were last year and the year before last. Okay. So that's one. Yeah. 2, offensively, we just don't have guys that can break down and create their own shot off the dribble. That's a priority that we need. That's why Karis LeVert why people like Karis LeVert so much is because he's one of the only guys on the roster that can break down the defense and create his own shot. That's a needed skill we do not have. Okay. Also, we need guys who can create, dribble, break down, and create for others besides Trey. So Marion asks why we losing the beginning of every game. It's because Trey does the same thing at the beginning of every game. He sets people up to score at the beginning of the game. We get down because they can't hit shots consistently. Then he goes on the scoring bench, brings us back in the game. The game comes close again. Then there's some type of either defensive breakdown or we can't rebound. One of the two. Tonight it was a little bit of both. We couldn't rebound without Okongwu on the floor. We couldn't hit shots, or what we shoot 30-something% from 3. So it was a combination of the two. Then we get down. So we just don't have the roster to win the way that y'all want to win consistently. But we'll get there because this is the worst roster we're probably gonna have over the next 3 years. So Quinn is not the problem, not close to the problem. Marion, get over it.
Dog.
Okay. Your time, John. John, I think it's John.
Hold on. Nah, it's Mary.
What's
Mary,
up,
it's kind of straight.
I got to start it off.
Marion asked the question.
Oh, yeah, my bad.
I had no question along with
Larry did.
but he can go ahead.
Marion, you got an answer to your own question?
I'm gonna change the question, but I got an answer though. I got an answer, and I got if I don't got an answer, I got rebuttals. Let me rebuttal real quick. I got 4 rebuttals. I wrote them down. I got my pad. So,
No. You can't come off the pad. Got to come off the dome.
Whatever. My first rebuttal is to Juan, and many people might have this belief that Quinn was a good coach in Utah. But when you break down the pieces that Quinn had in Utah, you got You got Mitchell, and you got, what was the center name?
Rudy Gobert.
Gobert.
And what else?
Mitchell is in Cleveland
Ingles.
right now. Mitchell is in Cleveland right now, and Cleveland is #1 in offense behind his offense. Gobert is in Minnesota right now, and Minnesota is top 6 behind his defense. It may be that Quinn underperformed when he was in Utah, and they never won anything in the playoffs.
Oh my God!
Because he was led by a team that had a great offensive player and the defensive player of the year 4 times. We don't have that here in Atlanta. All right, number 2. Flaws in the roster, and this year's a free roll. That was both Jay and Matt. How is it that we got a free roll and we're not playing our young players if it's a free roll? Why are we developing Niang? Why is Niang on the court developing when we have
missing shots?
Missing shots. Why do we play? Well, why are we playing him 26 minutes?
Getting his ankles broken.
Free roll. If this
Nick Gracie played 27
let
minutes.
me finish. I didn't interrupt you, Matt. If this is a free roll and it's the flaws in the roster, why are we playing jokers who are not going to be here in the future? Don't make sense. Now, this is number 3. This is to Matt. Matt said that Matt said that our defense, he was talking about our defensive stat. There's one defensive stat that you didn't mention, Matt. We're number 28 in 3-point percentage for our opponents.
Yeah,
that's what I was going to say. Thank you.
And there's 3-point defense.
That means
those
that
are
there are
2 different types of defenses.
On the season, there are 2 other teams that are worse than we are at defending the perimeter. Number 4. This is on Matt also. He said that in the first quarter, Trae Young is usually passing to get everybody involved, and they can't hit shots.
Damn it, man! You're taking everything I was going to say. Go ahead.
Tonight, we shot
Go ahead.
50% in the first quarter.
10 points.
Tonight, we shot 50% in the first quarter. We were hitting shots. That was something else going on, which means that
Trae Young had 10
we
points
did not have
in
to lead in the
too.
first quarter. We did not have to lead in the first quarter.
No. But we shot 50%. So
No, that's what Matt said. Matt said we had to lead.
Matt said we missed shots. We wasn't missing shots tonight. Those are my rebuttals. I turn it over to Larry.
Also, Trae Young had 10 points in the first half. Stop capping.
10 points in the first half.
I mean, first quarter. In the first quarter. He had 16 in the first half. Stop capping. He wasn't looking to do nothing but scoring this game at the beginning of the game.
I said most games.
No, you said this game.
No, you were pointing out this game and saying what he was doing when he was not doing what you were saying. Stop capping, Matt. All right. So now that we got that out the way, let me talk about some nonsensical crap since nobody else want to answer the question. Let's talk about I don't know. Nah, I'm playing. I'll answer the question. When you have someone, in my opinion,
Coach Quinn.
Coach Quinn's staff gets an A for trying to develop these guys, for developing Zach, for developing Dyson, trying to figure out what roles they can do when they didn't have any role, either not playing in the NBA or they were poorly used with the Pelicans. I would give his staff some credit for trying to bring out what was never there before prior to. Coach Quinn in-game coaching is ass. Both things can be true and is true. Ass.
You tell him, Larry.
Fire him, Dyson. Will you fire him? Fire him.
That's all I got to say. I answered the question.
All right. I'm next. All right.
Yeah.
If you look, the only reason you don't fire him, the only reason you really don't fire him because JJ not here. But he trick off too many games for me to give him any quarter. It's the exact same way with Raheem Morris. They trick off too many games with their in-game decisions for me to overlook it. I don't care about what he did in Utah. What is he here as an Atlanta Hawk? It's just like I was telling Gerald about, I don't care about no Bob Pettit. He wasn't an Atlanta Hawk. I don't care about anything that not Atlanta. So what he did in Utah is a non-freaking factor for me. All right. As long as you know me, I don't care what you did in the past. What have you done in this uniform right here, bro? That's all I care about. And Coach Quinn is trash. Now, this is his team now, too. This ain't, oh, he just got here. He only was here for 23 games. Okay, well, last year we tried to make some move. No, this is his team now. By hook or by crook, this is his team. Now, Jalen Johnson, the only reason I wouldn't fire him is because Jalen Johnson got hurt. It's for the same reason why I wouldn't fire Raheem, because we don't want his whole team to go away, because we don't want to put Michael Penix Jr. under another bad situation on switching, coordinators and stuff like that. That's literally the only reason that people said that you shouldn't fire Raheem. And it's the same thing with Quinn, because we don't want to interrupt what's going on. Trae Young loves this coach. You know what I'm saying? JJ got hurt. There's no real on the court things. His staff has done an excellent job pulling out something out of these guys, but in-game coaching, Quinn is ass.
The game will be on the line. He said, Niang will save the day. Put in Niang. He'll save the day.
Oh, this my turn now?
Okay, see, your turn.
All right. I'm glad that Larry gave credit to the staff, because Quinn is the one that handpicked every single one of those guys. I'm glad that Marion gave credit to Gobert and Donovan Mitchell, because Quinn was the one that developed both of those guys to be what they are tonight. You didn't know who those two were when they came to Utah. They were both rookies. They were both had no idea what was going on. And both Donovan and Gobert have said if it wasn't for Quinn, they wouldn't be the players that they are today. So
facts.
So as much as I hate agreeing with Matt, I agree with him on this. Quinn gets more out of his players than any other coach that the Hawks have had so far. That's facts. He knows how to develop them way better than any other coach. That's facts. To the point to where Juan was talking about, and he's right about Trae's consistent effort, but Trae this season has made the biggest sacrifice to his game under Quinn, because Quinn has told him, facilitate and we'll develop the young guys through you. You get them involved, you pass them the ball, we're going to switch it around, we're going to take the pressure off you, and we're going to develop these guys in real time through your passing and your skill. Be the leader. Talk to Zach, talk to Dyson. He's encouraged Trae to be a better leader, to be a better defender. He's had his best defensive efficiency this year because Quinn has pushed them, give effort. Now, he needs to get a consistent effort, like Foot says. You can't just be doing it every now and then. Like Juan says, you got to give it every single game. And if Trae does that every single game, we'll be a better defender. Marion said, well, man, we're giving a lot of threes on the perimeter. You know why? Because we have a point guard that sometimes picks and chooses when he wants to go close out. Trae doesn't. Sometimes he's late.
I don't think he was responsible for all of those, though.
He's responsible for a decent amount. There's like
Trae works on.
He's usually not Trae. He's usually not Trae. He's usually not Trae.
Driving in the lane.
He's usually not Trae though on those closeouts, though. He does it sometimes, but it's usually not him.
It's literally the scheme.
Listen, it's even if it's the scheme, close out. I've seen Trae give consistent effort on closeout, and then sometimes he just gives up. Same thing with Niang. I mean, same thing with
that's fair, but I think he's worse on drives, though. I think his blow-bys are worse than his. Like he'll challenge a three. They just shoot it over him like your little chair.
Well,
I mean, he challenges threes.
True, but sometimes he's still. Larry, I've seen him.
Well, yeah, I've seen him just look at it and then turn around. I've seen that. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I've seen that. Yeah,
and that's the thing I'm talking about. I just want to see. I don't. This is my thing about Trae, and the Foot's the same way. I don't buy it when you say, "Well, he's not a good defender." Yeah, he can be. We've seen it. He could be two-way Trae when he wants to. We've seen him play Foot. Am I right? We've seen him play.
Yeah, it's just not consistent.
But I'm the
it's just not consistent.
Exactly.
I agree with y'all on that. It's not.
I don't agree with you on that. Listen, I've never agreed with you on that. I've always said you're right on that. Trae, I don't buy that excuse. You give effort. Like he could give effort. He could shut people down. We see him close out Mikal Bridges and stuff. Like I don't want to hear.
He don't need to be great. He's just effort. Little effort.
All depends on how much energy a guy has.
I can agree with that.
Come in the game with 100% energy or 50% energy.
It don't matter what game you trying to win. You trying to lead or not?
All right,
that's the excuse. Don't do excuse. We moving away.
And this is my final point before I get off topic. The reason why we are trying to play the veterans is we are still trying to make the playoffs. Okay, we are. As much as I love Zach, I agree with Jay. He's put Zach in a ministry. Landry's listen. Y'all got to understand, we're trying to develop and win at the same time. That's very hard to do. That is very hard to do. And when you have young guys, like Jay said, they're going to be inconsistent. You're going to have inconsistent moments. We know that. But at least with this team and this coach, this is the first time in a long time we've actually seen a vision and seen a team that complements each other all way round. And I hate to admit it, Kongwu included. You hear it, man?
Thank you. Kongwu was phenomenal tonight. Phenomenal, Larry.
I don't care
Larry,
about
a good game, Larry. You should have said he had a phenomenal game, Larry.
Kongwu
I did.
When the Kongwu
I
on the
did.
bench, defense stunk. When Kongwu was on the bench, our defense stunk.
Go
I
ahead.
didn't say anything bad about Okongwu this game, Matthew.
And to the point about the young dudes, man, I really challenge y'all to tell me. I get it. You want a certain player or certain players to play more, but again, I challenge you guys to find the young guys that are not playing at least 15 to 20 minutes. That's the problem.
Hey yo,
playing young guys.
Hey yo, hold up real quick. Hey, shout out Ticket with the super chat. Down 3 with 2 timeouts next, going to 7-0 run. Shaking my head. And let's move on to John. Y'all hopping off topic. John, is Quinn out? Yes or no?
I think John frozen.
Is it my turn?
Yeah, your turn, John. Is Quinn out or not?
DeRozan.
Fire Quinn or not?
Nah,
Mr.
filibuster.
Speaker.
Filibuster.
Mr. Speaker, from the great city of Douglasville, from the county of Douglas, in the state of Georgia, I hereby vote Quinn to stay at least another season.
Thank you.
Because getting rid of Quinn at this time, even under these horrendous of circumstances, we would look like the village idiot in doing so, and we would dissuade free agents, drafted players from wanting to come to the franchise, because even though they may be right in their assessment of us looking like idiots, no one else needs to know. Trae Young has been maligned here, and I'm about to refer to something that I know Marion saw earlier this week about the top 50 players listed in defensive stops. We have 2 representatives in this chart.
Yep.
The very first one is Dyson Daniels.
Right at the top.
At 201. And a defensive stop for the purpose of this chart is a steal, a block recovered by the defense, or a drawn offensive foul. Quantifiable stats. Stats that affect games defensively. Just being in the vicinity or just standing there does not qualify as defense.
No, it does not.
And guess who else is on this list?
Rayford Young the third.
Trey Bates.
Trey Man.
Trae Young
47.
is on this chart as one of the top 50 in defensive stops.
No, they misled me.
The narrative that maligns Trae Young about him not playing defense
is because of Quinn.
Is defeated
because of Quinn
by virtue of this chart of him being among the top 50 players in the league doing this. As far as Quinn and his players are concerned, as far as the job that Quinn is doing, I have to say that he can only put them out there. Once they go to work, They have to be judged on what they did or did not do while they were out there individually. The plus minus is not a stat to be quoted because there are 4 other players out there that affect that plus minus.
Facts.
Not just that player that's on the floor.
Facts.
I thought that this particular metric was defeated last year by a preponderance of the evidence. I see that it has kicked all the dirt off of the casket and started back walking. It's time to bury the plus minus once again. I'm through.
That was well said, John.
Hey, I just want to say real quick, I didn't say that he was a terrible defender. I've said he's gotten better under Quinn. Quinn has coached him to be a better defender, and this season has shown
He's terrible.
Hey, hold on, fellas. Hold on. One quick thing. Shout out to Ticket with the $1.99 super chat. He says, "What's our record with Double O as the center?"
It's good enough to get the Southeast Division championship, Gerald.
He ain't terrible. I just think he's lazy. There's a difference between being terrible.
I think we under 500. I think we under 500 with him as starting center. Cause we went on a 5-game losing streak when he started as a center.
That's okay. It's good enough to lead the division. I know that much, Gerald.
It's not really that much of a flex.
Hey, it's a flex.
We were winning.
Did we end up being 500 today?
500 basketball.
Yo, can I ask a question to the chat?
And you get in the history books.
Hey, can I ask a question to the chat?
Oh, hold on.
Did we end up 500 today?
AC still get a chance though, right?
Yeah, AC didn't say anything. That's right. AC, you just
did we end up 500 today?
That's not the question, Larry.
No, I'm asking the question. Did we end up 500?
Larry, stop interrupting AC. Larry, stop interrupting AC.
I wasn't even talking in the first place.
Yo, did we end up 500 today?
You
said let AC
did we end up 500 today?
Hey, I just want to know if you Jerry his money though.
Why I don't gamble.
I'm just saying, Marion. Did we end up 500 today, Marion?
No.
I don't think even if we won this game, we weren't going to be 500. Still,
Exactly.
We're going to be one game.
Even if we won this game, we wasn't going to end up 500.
What are you talking about?
Hey, Larry, remind them about that whole bit. That shit was fun as hell.
Hey man, I just want a 7-foot center and Onyeka coming off the bench. That would be just perfect for me, to be honest.
What are you talking about here?
Let me just put something out there that Murray said on the last one. Y'all remember
Quinn,
what Murray said?
I don't want to be fired. I don't want Quinn to be fired yet because he's still. I mean, I don't know if I want him fired in the first place, but I want to see him. I want to see him with the full team. Playing. Yeah, I think that's a fair chance.
Quick, that's the thing. You got to understand, we've had to deal with injuries for 2 straight seasons, and yet we still in the play-in or at least in the 7th spot, in spite of all these injuries.
We're about to win our division this year.
To me, this shows Quinn is doing the best he can with what he's got. That's why I'm saying.
I'm just saying, right? Like, hear me out. It just grinds my gears. It grinds my gears when we're in trouble, right? And he just puts in Yang. I just hate that. It just puts
Yang in his thing.
It's like Yang to the rescue. Super Yang, like he's not gonna say shit, bro.
All y'all who love Coach Quinn, from y'all eye test, how many games have you tricked off?
Oh my goodness!
I would say like 4.
3, I would say 3, maybe
5 at most. I think 5 at most.
I love my point guard. If we're gonna play that game, how many games has Trey tricked off?
Like 4.
Can we get a
like 4 or 5 games.
Game in. What is a trick off?
You say
what is a trick off game?
Like they folded, like they folded the game, they messed up the game.
Listen, see.
Ooh, Trey Nolly got a good
head
question.
Coach is not supposed to allow your point guard to trick off a game if he's a real coach.
Hey Matt, would you trade Trey for Booker?
Generational point guard, which he is.
Matt, would you trade Trey for Booker?
No.
Matt?
To me, hey man, from my point of view,
would Devin Booker be able to take this line up?
The last 2 games,
oh no,
Coach Quinn tricked off the last 2 games. Did he not?
No, he did not.
First one, no.
I would say the first one, maybe.
Not the first one.
Not this one. Not really. Not this one.
I can't even say this.
So you don't think Coach Quinn tricked off the third quarter?
I know but like Dig,
Maybe he did. I don't know. Maybe he did trick these two kids. I got to think about it.
I wouldn't trade
Was
Trey
he supposed
for
to dribble
Booker.
for Trey Young and Dyson Daniels? He was
Jaylen Brown for Trey. What would Jaylen Brown do with his team?
It's supposed to tell us.
Jaylen Brown would not do nothing with his team.
How did Quinn Snyder trick off? How is he responsible for the team scoring 8 points? These dudes.
Because you know why? Because Coach Quinn lose a large
I don't know. Like 8 points is just like 8 points has to be the issue on everything.
Come on here, Blackberry.
Coach Quinn lose most of his game based off of clock management and rotations.
But how again? How is it his fault the team scored 8 points in a quarter?
Because that's when real coaches come in on telling your guys to stop shooting the three and take it to the paint and go big.
They were going
all he had to do was to tell his guys to stop shooting the three and play big and go to the paint.
To the offense.
They were going.
Hey, Marion, did you see? Hey, Marion,
the man played the shortest.
Did you see Trey Young box out and get pushed into the stands?
Yeah.
You see when Trey Young was boxing out, then he get pushed in the stands.
I saw that.
And then Trey got a technical for that.
You got a tech?
And then everybody see the mystical technical that Dyson got because they stopped the ball. We got a defensive stop. We were pushing it up in the fast break. The ref called like delay a game or something.
No,
the ref.
You know what?
Was that 20?
Now that's something else.
Dyson got no.
Hey, now that's something else I need to deal with tonight. That's something else.
He got a technical because the referee stopped it. He was like, "Why are you stopping? We on the fast break." He just got to stop.
Hey, that's something else that we need to talk about tonight, right quick.
I don't understand that.
How can Bernie Bickerstaff? How can Bernie Bickerstaff go on and rail against the officials, knowing?
And Quinn could
how physical his team played.
No. Quinn got
and my doggone head coach can't say word one.
Quinn will never do that.
That's what I want to know.
No, Quinn got a tag. They say Quinn got a tag.
That would have been a better question, but Demond about to send us off.
We done hit the 2-hour mark, gang. Hey, salute to everybody who tapped in. We shall catch up with y'all next game. Hawks lose to a tanking team with 9 dudes. Play hard, get better, try again, stop losing.
The Pistons,
the Wizards, going to the finals next year.
Blame anybody. We wasn't good tonight. It is what it is. Let's see how we do the next game. Salute to everybody who tapped in the chat. Everybody who tapped in on the panel. We appreciate the support. And we up out of here, gang. We up out of here. Peace.
Hey, 12, tell Quinn and coach better.
Swooping in just like a hawk, translating on a pick in the park. Yeah, swooping in just like a hawk, translating.